So it's literally been like 3 days since I came back and spoke to y'all. But I don't like to hold y'all too long. So this is just another video on how we can exit our lazy girl era and stick to our goals. But before we even get into the video, I just want to let y'all know that y'all not alone, because me myself still struggle with exiting that lazy girl era. So this is a daily task. Don't feel like you alone. Don't feel like you behind, because this is a daily execution. Like, it's been 3 days since I uploaded a video because I just didn't feel like it. And not feeling like it is really not an excuse not to strive for your goals. So my first tip is going to be don't let not feeling like it stop you from doing it. Because the fact of the matter is, when you feel like you want to make a change, you really only have that motivation for 3 to 7 days. And that's about how long I uploaded YouTube videos consistently. And I saw that and I'm like, I'm not finna let myself get back to the point where I don't even know how to start again, how to start talking to y'all again. Because over that 5 days, I became more comfortable putting the camera in my face, coming to talk to y'all about the stuff that I know that can help somebody, and not being ashamed of the things that I have to say, or feeling like don't nobody want to hear that because they don't know who I am. You know, because at the end of the day, if you have valuable information that could help somebody, you should share it no matter what. No, because at the end of the day, people should want to hear something that can help them. And if they don't, well, that's on them. That's not on you. So use that motivation that you feel to gain momentum when you first starting to exit this lazy girl era, because it's not easy, and it's not easy to stay committed to. Also, secondly, stay committed to exiting that era. Ask yourself daily, are you doing what needs to be done to exit that lazy girl era? And over the last 3 days, I have not did what I need to be doing to exit that lazy girl era. Because at the end of the day, you can be doing stuff that's good for you in your life, like trading. Trading is good for me in my life. However, it's not the only thing that I need to be doing, and my life does not need to be consumed with trading. I remember when I first started trading, y'all, trading just consumed me to the point where I couldn't think about nothing else. And I really had to close the laptop and go do something else to get to the point where it's like I'm not thinking about all of the money I can make all day, all of the setups happening and I'm missing them and all of that stuff. So be committed to the journey, because it's gonna take you some time, and don't feel like you alone, because we all struggle daily with being consistent with ourselves. The third thing that's going to help you exit that lazy girl era is not saying that you're going to do something and then you didn't do it. Because when we play with our confidence, y'all, and that's essentially what we do when we in this lazy girl era, is play with our own confidence. Because I don't like saying I'm going to go to the gym, or I'm going to, chop up some food and put it up so that I can eat right this week, and then I don't do it. That really messes with my confidence, and it makes me feel like something is wrong with me. Because it's like, Delana, you sitting up here saying you gonna eat right, you gonna chop this up, and you didn't do it because you had other priorities, or it wasn't a priority. Because 9 times out of 10, whatever I was doing was something that didn't need to be done, or something that I didn't even have to do. So I could have been putting myself in a better situation by just doing the things that I said I was going to do. So don't play with your confidence, and don't let other people play with your confidence. Get away from people that are talking negative to you, or are making you feel bad about trying to grow out of this era, about trying to better yourself, about trying to do whatever you're trying to do, because this advice is very universal, because it's not just to exiting the lazy girl era, it's to becoming a better human being in general. In general, we need to be more committed to ourselves and not so worried about what other people are saying, because 9 times out of 10, whoever's saying something is not where we want to be. But we let those thoughts enter our mind and stop us from doing what we know we need to do. And we need to get out of the habit of letting social anxieties tell us otherwise, because social anxieties will have you doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Like, I was cussing so bad, y'all. I was cussing so bad. And don't get me wrong, I still cuss. But I watch what comes out of my mouth now, because it got to the point where it's like after every word you hear a cuss word, and it's like it's really not needed. It's like, you don't have to cuss like that. Bleep this, bleep that, bleep this, that, be this, be that. And it's like, all of that is low vibrational energy. I don't want to be in low vibrational spirits. So the way you take yourself out of low vibrational spirits is doing high vibrational activities. High vibrational activities make you work on yourself. It involves good eating. It involves going to the gym. It involves taking care of mind, body, and soul. So when you think of exiting the lazy girl era, don't just say to myself, oh, I need to go to the gym. Oh, I need to eat right. Oh, I need to get on my grizzly. I need to hustle. Don't just think one singular thing when you think of exiting the lazy girl era, because baby, this is all around grind, because you cannot fix one thing without the other. And I was watching Chelsea Janae earlier today, and she was talking about the scripture that she had in like her study Bible. And don't quote me because I cannot remember it word for word, y'all, but it really touched me. And it was and you know, the study Bible doesn't read the scripture like it is in the actual Bible. So I'm telling y'all, like, it was read to me, and not exactly word for word, but basically saying that self-pity is it basically says don't wallow in self-pity, because it will surely lead to depression, which is a bottomless pit. And it's better to look up to me and trust in me, knowing that I will allow you to rise slowly. And y'all comment in the comments and tell me what that means to y'all. If it didn't mean anything to you, tell me that. But what that really means to me is, don't let yourself be depressed by the things that you don't have or where you think you should be. Don't be in pity at all for yourself. Just focus on looking up and trusting the process, and know that no matter what, God has your back. And I feel like he's saying also, focusing on looking down, when he says it will surely lead to depression, means that if you focus on where you are and all of the negative stuff that is happening to you, you're going to continue to just go down in that pit, never ending, because you steady looking down and you're not trusting the process. You're not looking up. You're not trusting him to guide you. And so, and I know that is easier said than done, y'all, but at the end of the day, we have to start trusting our processes more. We have to start trusting God more, because this is why we are miserable. This is why we are on YouTube looking for ways to better our life because we don't know what we should be doing. And another tip for exiting the lazy girl era is going to be to get in your word. Get in your word, because being closer to God allows you to have more energy. He is energy. He is light. He is love. And so when I find myself like not feeling like I want to do anything, or when I find myself feeling like I don't want to do anything, I always like have to circle back and ask myself, okay, what did you focus on this week? Did you get in your word? Did anything bad happen this week? Do you need to go to God? Do you need to pray about any of these things? Because oftentimes I find it hard to identify what's actually bothering me, and I don't find what's actually bothering me until after I've went to God, or I've sat with myself and said, okay, this is why I feel like this. This is why this, that. So I just feel like it's too much. It's too many. It's too much put on millennials to be perfect when we are not perfect. If we would just focus on being ourselves. If we would just focus on being ourselves, because ourself is not perfect, we would be better off. Don't try to be where the next person is at. Don't worry about anybody else's finances. Don't worry about who's doing for who and who ain't did what for you. This is about wholeheartedly being you, and being you enough that it doesn't make you afraid. Because in all honesty, yeah, I didn't really feel like getting up to make these videos. But in all honesty, it really scared me how much traction that the YouTube has gotten in just a short amount of days. Like, y'all have really been showing me love in a short amount of days, and I really appreciate that so much. And that just lets me know, like, you know, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, which is giving out the information that I've spent thousands of dollars to learn, so that I can shorting somebody's learning curve the way others did for me. It's so many people on YouTube. Had they not been on YouTube, I don't know what I would know as far as knowledge. I ain't gonna say I don't know where I would have been, because God got me, okay? But, you know, I don't know what I would have did had they not shared their knowledge for free, until I was able to buy their courses and then make money off of their courses. Like, it's been phenomenal, the things that I've been able to learn on YouTube, and I'm so appreciative. And so my channel, I hope to help people, you know, grow in ways that it took me years to grow. And I hope to help people manage their lives in ways it took me years to manage mine. And so that's why when I come to y'all, I don't come to y'all to belittle y'all, and I don't come to y'all to be bashful. I come to y'all because I know how it is. I know how it is to want something so bad, and to want to do things so bad, and you just don't understand why you cannot stay committed to what you said you was gonna do. And so don't feel like y'all are alone. I hope this word has touched y'all. Definitely leave some comments below about what you guys want to see next. But it's a journey, y'all, and like Mozzie said, it's a beautiful struggle.